Hey, welcome back. Let's shower these babies in a little bit of love and light while the sun goes down. Beautiful. Hey, babies. Hey, how was your day? Looking real good. Looking real good today. Yeah, all right. We got a little bit of yellowing going on. Hey, everybody. Let's do some greens. Let's do some harvesting. We've got to focus now that most of the big pieces have been cut back. Let's go ahead and just keep focusing on the big pieces right now, because what we want to do in probably about a week from now is come back and get any of the pieces that are in the middle. And that way it'll really start to open up. But we have a lot of work to do still with a lot of these big pieces that are shooting up. So let's enjoy ourselves out here on the farm. Welcome everybody. And thanks for joining us here today in the Grow Moringa YouTube channel. Would love for you to subscribe if you haven't yet, and like this video, because we're going to show you how to make harvest on moringa trees. I did a 45-degree angle here, and I did it just about halfway up from the next collar here, with a branch that's kind of coming outwards. And that's what we're focusing on, is say where the next, see how like this one's coming on the inside? I'm not too worried about that, but this one's coming on the outside here. So I'm gonna do a 45-degree angle here in the middle. And we're gonna harvest these for animal feed. We can make pellets. We're also gonna harvest them for biostimulant. We can make soil amendments. This tree we already got pretty much well back, but we still have a bunch of big branches up here. Oh, hey Moon. Hey girl. All right, so let's keep going here. We got a little bit of more big ones here. We're really gonna start hitting these big ones now. Now, I usually like to focus about 18 inches from the last split to give it a lot of room to grow. But now here we are. We've got the first tier here. We've got the second tier here. We're going 18 inches up above that. Now we're in about the third tier, about 5.5 feet tall, almost 6 feet tall. And we are going to, oh, I like this one here, so we're probably going to keep this one. So I'm going to cut it back about halfway through at a 45 with a really clean cut. So that way we can keep this one, and we'll probably, eventually pull all the inner ones off. So as an example, I'll show you pull all the inner ones off. So that way it keeps, especially this one, and this one will get really big. So we're structuring the trees. Oh, let's get this big one. This nice big one here. Oh, look. See how like this one's coming in the middle? It's not really that desirable. Let's get this one here, 45 degrees, about halfway up from the one that's coming outside. That way we'll pull all the pieces off. We'll keep this one. Actually, no, let's go ahead and bring this one back too. She didn't really have anything coming off of her, but since we did that, she's gonna sprout a piece right out of here. Now look at that nice, bushy, short tree. She's about 6-7 feet tall. Same thing with this one. Let's get this one back. I really like this one here at this height. So we're gonna cut it back here at this angle. 45. There, boom. Now that actually got a little bit close to that one, which means we're probably not gonna keep that one, because that's going into the other one anyways. Boom, now this one's all completely nice and short. We're gonna come back and grab her some pieces because she's doing her thing. Look at this. I sprouted all these little babies here in June, July, and now I gotta come through here and mow. But essentially we've got a couple thousand little baby trees here now in the center, and I'm gonna finish this row out here. This weekend I'm actually going to come through here. I'm gonna mow through here and start planting some more trees out. We have a gap here, and then we're going to plant another tree out right here, and then I'm going to flatten this out a little bit, and I'm going to start planting some more trees down this row to really start finishing out this row, because I got some big trees that I can pull out from, say, like this middle piece right here. It can be pulled out. This is in the middle of the row. You see how nicely the center of my rows are? And I can walk through here really nicely. Eventually, I'm going to plant all of this out with seedlings, and we'll have mature trees by this time next year from this middle row. Get these vines out of the way. This is what it's good to really come back in here every few days and just do a little evening walkabout. Hopefully that comes back, because I really like how that was coming out short, because eventually I'm probably going to bring this tree back to here. Probably by winter time, I'm going to bring this tree back to right here. So, all right, so we got a couple more tall ones in this row. Hey, baby. This one, I don't know. This one's already kind of going in a little bit, but it's okay. We'll hit that. Thanks, Miss Moringa. We'll hit that. Thanks, Miss Moringa. I'm really now starting to really structure these ones. Oh, but look, this doesn't even split or cut or anything all the way up here. I don't want to bring it all the way up here. I actually want to bring this a little bit further back. So that way that splits from down there. Same thing with this one. I want this one to split a little bit lower down there. So we've got a nice low tier here. That'll split out. Say, for instance, by winter time, we might cut it back down to here. But at least right now we've got a second tier and a third tier, so we start to have layers. Same thing with this one. If I bring this one back here now, she'll start splitting from that, and that'll thicken out really nicely. And these trees are really starting to look nice. We gotta straighten this one back out. She's coming in the middle. Ooh, yeah, super wet. I gotta get some more soil out here and get some more mulch down for her. So I like coming out here. Got some really tall grass here in the middle, but it's okay because I'm really keeping these the loquat that we planted here. Hopefully she comes back okay. She's really resilient. So we planted a loquat here. She might come back here pretty soon. Hopefully comes out with another stem. Let's get some of these tall ladies. Oh, my ladies. Nice clean cut. Now if she gets real thick, what you can do is do a score all the way around. Just like cut on one side and then cut on the other. And that way it snaps. And you want a nice clean snap. You don't want to get any running bark. You don't want to make that mistake. Have any running bark. Boom. These trees will get real bushy here over the next couple weeks. We have a members meeting on 9/9 here at the farm. If you'd like to come in, join our members community. It's a 24/7 support network and just a really lovely group of people that are learning how to sell their moringa trees. We've got a bunch of people like today. We had a member that was saying, hey, she's like, hey, I've got 4 pounds of powder for sale. And in the comments, I said, are you trying to sell all 4 pounds at once? Are you trying to break it down into smaller sizes? What is the cost of 1 pound or a half a pound? And so I asked some really tough questions. Hopefully she gets back. And I said, well, what's your price? And then also, where's the link to purchase it? How are you processing the payment? You know, some really important questions for her to get that fast money instead of doing the whole, hey, DM me. No, just put the link right there in the post. Let's buy and let's promote all of our members that are selling their products. Instead of having to say, hey, DM me, and we can go back and forth another 3 to 5 times, and it can take another 2 to 3 days. Versus if you put the link of where to buy, it could be a Stripe link or a PayPal link. She could have gotten the sale right then and there. If she would have put her prices up, she could have got the sale right then and there in the post. So we're going to get it right. We're going to teach all the members how to make more sales. Look at this baby. Holy crap. She's looking really nice. And the sun's coming down. Bye-bye. Yes, I'm loving this. This one here is looking real nice. I'm loving this structure here. Really kind of getting these ones out. Look at that. Boom. Now she's completely... See how I just brought this one all the way back here? It's because I really want this one to come out a little bit more. This one was just another tier over from the center and was just going to prevent this one from really flushing out. So I grabbed this all the way down by the split. Not an 18 inches from the split, but right by the split. And we'll come back and I'll show you what I'll do next, next week with all of these. Because now that this is all bushed out, now I can grab all of these pieces at this height here. See, okay, now here what I'm going to do is I'm going to go both sides because this one's real big. Boom. Same thing with this one. This one's real thick. So I'm going to actually bring it back down to here. Score it on both sides. Oh, she's coming. Hold her up. Really just give her a nice score all the way around, and then she'll snap off. Boom. Okay, beautiful. Now this one is going to be amazing. I did the same thing in this row. Put a couple hundred seeds here. Now we've got a nice little row of baby trees popping up, and I'll get the mower out here. And that's really the key with density, is the density helps to keep the weeds from creeping in on the bed. So now, same thing with this one. I'm going to open this one up. I'm going to go all the way down by the split, because that way I want it to open that center up a little bit more. And then we'll cut this one back here, because that'll split out about right here. Boom. Okay, now we're really starting to get these trees all pretty much at a really nice height. I'll get that one back there. Oh, that one has flowers on it. See how this one's really nice right here? If I bring this back right here, this one will start to be more of a dominant, and then this piece will start really coming out like this. Same thing with this. Bring this one out here. It's already got some greens forming on her here. So I can get this tree back real short again. So if I was to cut this back here, it would only be able to split 1 or 2 times. But if I cut it back up here, it'll split here, it'll split here, it'll split here, it'll split here. So it has a couple more times to get more greens on it before I bring it way back short for the wintertime. So this tree is going to flush out quite a bit before I get it cut back for the winter, because all of these trees for the winter are going back to knee height, ankle height. Thank you, Miss Moringa. And it's really good now that we started this, you know, about 2 months ago. And now every time I'm cutting a tree, she's already got greens on her. So like I just cut this one back last week, so I'm not gonna touch it, but she's already got some greens coming in. Same thing with this one. She's already got some greens coming in, so I'm really gonna start just really getting all of these at a really nice height. Let's get this one back here. This is the only one back here that's really big. This one's curving over, so I'm going to grab her. About 18 inches from that. Other than that, same thing with this one. She's starting to come back with some more greens. So let's go ahead and bring her back. Nice. This is the only one tall one back here. I did notice some flowers on her. Hey. Wow, those could be drumsticks soon. We're not really looking for drumsticks right now. These trees are still really young. Probably about another year to 2 years before I really focus on drumsticks in this field. That way I have enough trees around town and other resources that I can grab and keep up with. And then I'll really focus on drumstick formation after these trees are really big. Wow, we still have a lot of tall greens over here. come on down to Grow Moringa on 9/9 if you're a member. I'm going to go ahead and bring this one actually back down pretty short, so that way she splits out a little bit more low. That way she starts coming out down here. Same thing with this one. And that way she'll really start pushing out low. Got a few more here. Just walked right into a spider. Oh, this one's already split and she's so heavy. Let's go ahead and bring her back pretty low here. The reins are heavy. Oh, this one has a bunch of caterpillars on her. So 9/9, we're having a members meetup here. And it's going to be a really great event. It's an all-day event, 12 hours, from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And it'll be fun, kid-friendly, children-friendly, for all of the Moringa families that want to come in, sign up for membership. And then I'd love to have you come in, and then we can talk Moringa all day. We've already got about 400 members in the members area right now, helping each other out, giving each other resources and answers, buying from each other, partnering up and doing business with each other, and really just creating a real community atmosphere. These are all from cuttings that are coming up. I'm going to go ahead and get these back because these are just in the turmeric bed, and these all came up from cuttings here, but they're crowding out some of the turmeric. Yeah, there we go. There was a big black snake in there last time I had my face in there. Get this back pretty short. Now that she's got some greens coming out of her, she's really nice, got some greens coming out of her. Now we can really bring pretty much mostly all of these back pretty short now. This one's actually a middle tree. We're going to be removing this tree. We're going to be removing this tree this week. And we're going to be putting these trees that are in the middle out there in that 5th row. 1, 2, 3, 4th row. The 5th row will be near that big tree. So we got a couple pieces here. I just removed a big old tree here, and then I put her over here. She was in the middle here. And I put her here, and then put her here. And then they'll split out this week. These are the remaining kind of rows or rays of sunshine out from this tree here. And I've had to build up this whole area. I mean, I had dump trucks of mulch dropped off here to kind of really raise this level up. There's Gandhi. He'll be sleeping all day like a cat. Beautiful. Today was Friday. We had a 15% off sale Friday sale today, which was really great. I just got the newsletter, the weekly newsletter out. If you haven't signed up for the weekly newsletter, that's really helpful. That gives you a lot of information about just weekly events that are going on, as far as new videos, anything that you might have missed. And then this weekend, I'm also going to go live. I might even go live tomorrow. Why not? And then also Sunday. Why not? Got a lot of people that need some help. Look at Gandhi. What's up? Nice. We pretty much got all these big old trees back. I'm going to get this one here because I want that one to pop out. So we're going to score all the way around. That way she snaps. Oh, I got her just before she started to run. Before that bark started to run right there, I got her. Same thing with this one. This one can split out about right here. And then snap. Boom. And that'll come out really nicely right there to form a nice structure. Oh, I'm so excited. It's taken months. to get to this point where I can take all the big ones. Thank you, Miss Moringa. And they all have bushy. That means that by the time that the members meeting is happening on 9/9, we're going to have a lot of fresh greens, and we're going to have a lot of training and teaching and bringing these trees back to structure them. Actually, I can pretty much get rid of this piece here because that's just too close. I like to keep everything really spaced, and then we'll come back probably during the members meetup that day. We're going to be washing greens, drying greens, harvesting, and going through probably the whole book. 11 chapters. We have to go through 11 chapters of the book. I think I got them. I think I pretty much got them. And all of these trees in the next 2 weeks are going to just bush out. So I'm just going to leave these trees to bush out over the next 2 weeks. Let's go ahead and just bring this one back because that one's really in the middle. And then maybe just bring this one back short. So that way she splits out at least one time from here to come back this way. Nice. I love it. I love it. I've been doing this, for about 7 years on everybody else's property. And now I get to do it on my property here. Oh, that looks so good to me. Oh, beautiful. Thank you. Well, thanks for coming in. I'm going to go ahead and get these greens washed off, get them on the racks. And we've got some more education, teaching to do tomorrow. And we got a few more big branches over here we can bring back from this big tree. She really needs it. Let's go ahead and get this lower piece back pretty short. And then this one can be a little bit taller. This one can be about that height. This one can be about low, short. That's what's on the outside. Because what I like to do is everything on the outside is short, everything a little bit further in is a little bit taller, and everything a little bit further in is a little bit taller than that. Like this one can keep this height here. So it bushes out and creates a nice round tree. Wow. Grass is getting pretty big. I gotta get back here. Okay, so we'll look at these outside short. Right? And then I got a pretty steep hill here. So I'll get these outside a little bit short. Okay. And then this one is a little bit further in. It's a little bit taller. So then we'll go, should we go? Yeah, we'll go here. Boom. Okay. And then we can go, this outside one is the short one. And then we'll go up a little bit, about the same height as this one. Oh, this one's gonna run. Don't do that. See that? Oh, see, that's what you don't want. I did that just to show you. That is what you really don't want. That's what happens when you don't score all the way around. That's exactly what you don't want. No, no, no. That's okay. I did that just to show you because I knew that was about to happen. And I needed some example. That's what happens when you don't score all the way. Matter of fact, this whole thing right here in the middle is going to go. Because she's just in the center. So we're going to bring her back all the way to the base. Like that. And that opens this tree up quite a bit. Now we've got this piece on the outside. We'll do low. And see here, we'll score all the way around. Boom, and then she pops right off. Okay, good. And then this one. This one's already bushing out here, which is why I feel okay about bringing this piece back short now. Wow. I think we have a real orchard now of completely harvested back. I'm excited for the next 2 weeks. At least I have some trees here that I can grab next week. I've got some other big trees over there by the raised bed orchard that I can grab next week. And for now, thanks for joining and subscribing. Say hey to Gandhi boy. He's on the hunt. Hey. Hey, sweet boy. Hey, sweet boy. Hey, sweet Gandhi. Say hey. Say hey to all of our friends. Yeah. And we will see you soon. Blessings, love, prosperity, and prosperous growing. Peace and love.